Hi Cancer, welcome to Lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I got nothing but love for you. I really appreciate you. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so if you find this isn't your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements. As well as my intention is that this reading is timeless, so whenever you find yourself drawn to watch it, that's when it's intended for you. I did get a couple of messages for you guys as I was shuffling and meditating on you, Cancer. And the first message I got, I heard, and of course, I was thinking about Cancer and all of the different aspects of you and who you are. And so that's probably why this is where I went. I don't know. It's just a message that's for you guys. But I heard doing the crab walk, which, I mean, your Cancer's your crab. That's how you approach things, especially when it's something that makes you uncomfortable or that you're unsure of, is to kind of walk sideways around it. But someone may actually be playing, getting some exercise, working on their core, doing the crab walk. But the other message that I got was, are you skirting around the issue? Are you skirting around the issue at hand? Is there something that you need to address that you're skirting around? Just might be something to look at. And the other thing I heard was legacies. Legacies are more than just the things that we inherit or are passed from our parents. They're our concept of home, the way people have touched our lives, the way we touch other people's lives and pass things on. It's things that we pass on and things that have been passed on to us. And I just feel like the message is that to take a look at the legacies that have been passed down to you, beliefs, ideas, concepts of family and love and relationships. Look at the legacies that have been passed on to you and what legacies in turn you're passing on. And do those hold the value that you thought that they did? Are they worthy of being passed on, or do they need to be reevaluated? Just what I got for you. So I'm going to get into your reading. I pulled an oracle card for the crowning energy of the reading. I have some oracle messages here for you, some guidance, and then your tarot reading. And I have to say, in the other readings, I read the oracle card, talked about these, and then I did the tarot reading. I'm going to read your oracle card, then I'm going to talk about your tarot, and then I'm going to read this because it just seems to make more sense this way to me for you guys. So the oracle card you got is the Mystical Shaman, card number 38 or 12 or 3, breaks down to a 3. And I am going to read from the book for this one so that you can get the whole message. The Mystical Shaman. This is the symbol of the mythmaker and storyteller who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In so doing, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth, into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. The invitation. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. Wow. I love that one. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. All right, in your tarot, at the heart of the matter, what's going on, you have the Nine of Wands and Justice. So you've been defensive. This is the Wounded Warrior card. You've had to fight a lot of battles. You've been through a lot. Feel like the worst of it is over, but you're defensive and protective and closed off. And there, you want justice. There needs to be justice in this situation. A balance needs to be restored in your life. We have the Devil, the Four of Wands, and then these three came out together. The Five of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Tower. Now, the Devil can be a card of Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, but this is those things that have us feeling trapped, tied, and bound. Things that we may perceive as having us pinned down, but it's in our mind. It can be addictions such as sex, drugs, food, too much exercise, giving too much of yourself. It can be thought processes that no longer serve us, belief systems that we need to evaluate and deconstruct because they have us trapped, because they're illusory. With the Four of Wands, with the cards that are here, I really feel like there's been in a relationship that you have, and I feel like it's a marriage, and if it's not, it's a higher level of commitment that you have. There's been toxicity, a feeling of being trapped, tied, and bound. It has not been good. It's been very difficult. There's been a lot of fighting with the Five of Swords, conflict, struggle, disagreements. With the Six of Wands, this can be a victory, but I feel like in this situation, it's someone who, and I don't feel like it's you. It could be, if this is your situation, take a look at that, evaluate how you have reacted in these situations. But this is someone coming in on their high horse. I feel like they were victorious and they were not humble about it. I don't feel like they were necessarily victorious because they were right. It's just how it worked out. And this has caused a tower moment for you, Cancer. In your life, you are really, really looking at this situation and what needs to be deconstructed, how this toxicity can be released, how you can free yourself from these bonds, from this feeling of being trapped in this situation. You want equal reciprocity, equal give and take, sharing of emotion, sharing of support for one another, equal communication. But I don't feel like you've had it. I also feel like, so we have the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups reversed. Seven of Wands can be theft or deceit. It can also be strategic planning. The Hierophant is a spiritual leader. Its spiritual lot can represent marriage, contracts of a spiritual nature, as well as seeking enlightenment, soul growth, development. Three of Cups can be reunion, it can be reconciliation with people from our past, loved ones, friends, childhood friends, loves, past life connections. It can also represent a third party situation. A third party doesn't necessarily have to be a physical person in infidelity. It can be someone who's too focused on work, pays too much attention to what other people think, and they let that come between them. They could be hearing the voices of mom or Aunt Susie in their ear, and it affects their connection. But a third party is any energy that comes in between a connection. I do definitely feel for some of you, this is about a third party situation, as in an infidelity. Take it however it resonates. But I'm not sure if your partner has been in a third party or you have been in a third party, but you want it to end. You want there to be equal reciprocity. I'm not sure if you want this third party, if you're in the third party, if you want to end this connection and move towards this person you're in this third party with, or if you want to end this third party and work on your connection with this person. The overall energy is the Page of Cups. So it's either someone coming in with an apology or someone coming in with a message of love. So I really see this going either way. You know your situation, but I feel like even, Cancer, I feel like this King of Swords represents you. It could be someone else. But I feel like there is a desire for this equal reciprocity, a trying to figure out, planning, trying to figure out how to make this right, how to end this third party situation and to make it right, because you know it's not right, it's not working. And you're doing a lot of thinking about this. They are trying to figure out what it is that they really value, what it is that they really want, how they ended up in this situation. Because the king of swords is very honest and very direct, and they speak the truth, and they're going to tell you the truth. Very impartial, very logical. So I feel like you or this person, if it's not you, is putting a lot of time and effort into really looking at this, trying to look at it through the eyes of truth, spiritual truth. I feel like they're trying to understand this. But they want to, they're trying to figure out how to achieve this equal reciprocity, this equal give and take, and this Nine of Cups, this emotional wish fulfillment, this satiation, being satiated rather. There's a lot of effort here going into this. I feel this is big. This is a big moment of evaluation. Something is going to change. Either this third party situation is ending. I'm not sure if the spouses are going to be together, or if the spouse and the third party are going to be together. We'll see how that comes out. I don't see this here today. I feel like you or they or you guys are still trying to work through this, but that's where you are now. But you want this Nine of Cups. You want this emotional fulfillment. I do feel like you're going to find this. I'm just not sure who you're going to find it with. Here at the top in this oracle deck, the bottom of the deck is like a bird. So you are feeling uninspired and unmotivated. You have a lot of creativity and artistic passion within you, but you're not feeling motivated right now. This card asks you to surround yourself with people who inspire you, circumstances, events, places that fill your cup, places that get you excited and charged up, that renew your energy. Because you have a creative passion that you want to express, but you need help getting that motivation to make that happen. Here in the heart of the matter, you have liberty. You want to free yourself. You have felt like a caged bird. You have a dream in your heart that you want to pursue, and you have felt like you are not able to go after that. You've come so far as to actually open the cage. The bird is there, kind of perched on the edge, checking it out. You're nurturing this dream. You're giving it food. You're giving it stardust. You're putting your effort into this, and you are nurturing it, but you're not taking that action yet. You're hovering there at that place, perched on the edge, ready to take flight. I do feel like when you work through this, you're going to do that, but you're not there yet. You're hovering. You know that you can do that, but I feel like you have loose ends that you need to take care of. This is information about this. You have pure nature and abracadabra. This is about honoring yourself, honoring your true nature, who you are, what you want, what you believe in your heart, and demanding respect, not settling for less than you deserve, honoring yourself and demanding respect, as well as abracadabra, which is very much like the magician card. You have all of the magic within you to create this reality that you want, that you perceive. You're very strong, a strong ability to manifest, and it's right there for you to do. I think you're just hovering at that moment before you take action. You also have, I do feel like it is you, Cancer, who's in this third party situation. I feel like you've connected with someone who you have a very, very deep soul bond with. I feel like this is someone you've had many past lives with. You have a deep love. You feel it. These people are from two very different worlds. You could be older than one of you older, one of you younger. Obviously, if one's older, but from very different backgrounds, different religions. There's just very different. You could just be very different people, but there's something about this difference that balances you out, that brings you together. He's her strength and foundation. He keeps her grounded, and she fuels she inspires him. She's his muse, and they have a very deep love for each other. They overcome the obstacles of living in, she's a mermaid, he's a man, well, he has wings. They overcome the obstacles, their differences, because this love is bigger than that. It allows them, it gives them the strength and the desire and the ability to overcome these differences. With the card of listen. So I feel like you need to stand back and listen. Listen to the promptings you're receiving. Listen to the dreams and the messages. See the signs. Pay attention. You're getting all kinds of indicators about where to go, what your soul wants, what you feel like is going to nurture you and let you grow. And it's also asking you, especially in this difficult situation where there's conflict, to listen, to really pay attention to what's being said, as well as what's not being said. The information is there, the answers are in front of you to help guide you through this, to figure out which direction you need to follow. But you need to listen, quiet yourself, calm your mind, and listen. Pay attention to the details. This is factors influencing this. You have moon dance. You could really have a lot going on, feel like you are teetering on the verge of falling off this tightrope. It's a tightrope that you're walking, and it's feeling a bit dangerous and a little bit scary. It's about finding balance, relaxing, and finding balance, understanding that there's a natural ebb and flow and a give and take and a stress and a relaxation period. It is also asking you to get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone and find those things that inspire your creativity, that help you see life from a new perspective. Gain some clarity from a different perspective. Try something today, or whenever you see this, or in the next couple of days. Try something that you've never done before, something different. Just find something that you've thought about. Maybe I might like to do that, or play this, or whatnot. Find something, one thing today to do differently, to shift your perspective that takes you out of your comfort zone. Just one thing, doesn't have to be huge. See what that does for you. And then the potential outcome or the final advice, you have butterfly garden. There's a few messages here. This is about recognizing the beauty in the everyday things in life, seeing things in a different way, again, perspective, seeing things in a different way, but really more than that, even noticing the little things. Pay attention to the small things, because the message here is small things are going to lead to huge discoveries. It could even be the small thing that you do different today. It's going to, maybe completely unrelated to this thing, it's going to lead you down a process of discovery, which is going to give you a huge clarity or understanding. So pay attention to the small things. When you notice something, no matter how small, ask yourself, why is that there? What does that mean? And follow that trail. See where it takes you. Just free association, whatever, however you do that. Because there are going to be answers that come to you through very small, unexpected ways. But enjoy the moment. Notice the small things, enjoy the beauty in life, and surround yourself with things and experiences that inspire you. You need some inspiration in your life right now. I really feel you could use that just to uplift your soul, to bring some joy into your life, and to just get away for a moment from the things that are difficult. Sometimes when we step back from those things and put them out of our mind, we actually do a lot of work and come to a lot of understanding, and then we revisit it again. And our perception has shifted, or our understanding has improved. I also drew these oracle cards for you, just some messages to leave you with. This is the Briar and Blossom Oracle deck from the number 7 Realm Designs on Etsy. Just want to give her a shout out because she's an independent artist, and I really love these cards. So you got let go of the need to be right. So this could have been you on your high horse here. Or it could have been them on their high horse and you just can't let go of the fact that you were right. Take that how that resonates for you, but your message is let go of the need to be right and be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, guys. Nobody else has to know, but take a moment, because you may not realize it, but there's a way, in some way you're not being honest with yourself, or ask yourself truly, just so that you understand, so that you know. Be honest with yourself. Why is it that you're not leaving that cage? What is it that you're not hearing? What is it that nurtures your soul and inspires your creativity? How are you not honoring yourself? Be honest with yourself. Anyway, this is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that this resonates for you, and if so, I hope that it helps. If it does, I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up icon or the bells to subscribe. It helps get the video out for other people to see. And otherwise, I love you guys so much. I really do. I'm sending you lots of love and light. I hope I see you again.